What's up, YouTube?
Oh, yes. Yeah, that's good.
What's up, YouTube? Hello. I've got a brilliant interview for you. I was literally just doing a reaction, and I remembered watching this before. It's not really a reaction, it's more of a... I don't really do reactions because I don't like watching stuff I haven't seen before, which is why in my life I've hardly seen anything, because it's very hard going through life and only watching things you've seen before, because by that logic you wouldn't have ever seen anything, and therefore there wouldn't be anything you'd seen before to watch. So it's tricky, but fortunately I have broken the rule and watched tons of stuff for the first time, but I just didn't think to do a reaction on the first time I watched it. So I guess that's a bit of a problem with this channel. But anyway, whatever. It doesn't matter. This was uploaded by Winkin Long, which I assume is that, and it's Bob Mortimer interviewing Angelos Epithemiou, and I'll do some sort of half-assed review afterwards. It's very long. Might have to do it in two parts. You know, I mean, it's half an hour. It's not that long, but none of you will probably watch it for the whole of half an hour, so I'll probably cut it down. So let's dive quite literally into this.
So, Angelos Epithemiou, here we are on the last day of your national tour. First of all, I'd just like to ask you, how is it? Can you put that down?
Yeah.
I'd like to ask you how you found the tour. How's it been?
One tour's the same as another, you know. Been all right. You know, I've been all over the place, all over the country. It's not my idea. I've been made to do it,
yeah,
as you know, because I owe people a lot of money. So I was a bit disappointed. I got to see a lot of the country, and I'm not happy about the state of the place. I went up to Newcastle, very excited about going to Newcastle, thinking, oh good, I can't wait to see that. You get there, there's no castles, and there's certainly no Newcastles, so that's a bloody lie for a start. That's just an example of the sort of muck I've had to put up with.
So you're disappointed with Newcastle. Was there a particular venue that you enjoyed more than any other? Or town?
No, not really, no. York is quite nice. It's tidy up there. They know how to keep the streets clean, and there's nothing in the river.
Yeah.
And so that gets a big tick from me. I had a good look in the river, and I couldn't see nothing in there. Yeah. So I thought, fair enough.
What sort of things were you looking for in the river?
Well, just like rubbish, like muck, you know, like you find in the river. Like the trolley, there's sticks in there, or like bits of plastic stuff, or a box. There's none of that up there.
Yeah, no, I know you're on
Sticks. Or a box.
Similar tag. I know you're very interested in corpses.
Yes.
Yeah. Have you ever actually found? I know you look for them all the time. Have you ever? Yeah, on a similar tag, I know you're very...
So, this is the thing about this interview, is that he just keeps making him laugh, which is as I hope you'll agree, very funny.
Interested in corpses?
Yes.
Have you ever actually found... I know you look for them all over the place, but have you ever actually found a corpse?
Well, no, I thought I found one in Lincoln, in the engine shed, where I played there, but it wasn't a corpse, it's just this old bloke lying on the floor. And I said, are you all right down there? And he went, yeah. So, I was a bit disappointed.
Of course.
Because I thought he'd quote it, you know.
Thought you got it, that's my first corpse.
Yeah, I thought I found one. But no, he's alive and well, I think.
What do you think you'll do when you do eventually find a corpse? Because I'm sure you will.
Well, I will. If I keep looking the way I've been looking, then, statistically, I have to find one. What I'll do is I'll probably, ring Kenny and say, yes, 1-0 to me. Yes. I found one.
Yeah.
And he'll be like, oh, OMG. He'll be like, because he's having a look and all. So I'll have one chalked up instead of him.
Okay. Well, back to your early days, Angelos. Tell me a little bit about your family.
Okay. Well, my family is everything to me. My brothers, me Agathias, Agamemnon, Archipelago, and Icarius, and then there's my mother, the animator, and my father, the blackmailer.
Yeah.
They are everything to me. Everything to me. I haven't seen any of them for about 15 years, but they are everything to me.
Very close.
Yes.
And how many of you've 4 brothers, yeah?
Yeah.
How many
5.
of you? 5 brothers.
The black sheep is Alan.
Now, why is he known as the black sheep? I'm interested in that.
Well, because he'll turn up to places and at first glance you look at him and go, oh yeah, no, he looks normal. And then you just look down and there it is hanging out.
Oh, right.
And he's like that all the time.
Exhibitionist.
Yeah.
Is he the one?
He's not got much to show off either, but he will do it.
Yeah, I mean, would you say that you're an exhibitionist?
Not at all, no. I don't need the limelight at all.
You don't, so why do you do it?
I made you do it.
Who makes you do it, Angela?
The bigwigs. And the government.
Literally the government?
Government, the
How do the
Home
government,
Office, the Foreign Office, and the Post.
The army?
No, they're not involved.
They're not involved.
No.
Well, maybe...
Although they do enforce it. If I say, no, I won't do it, then they do send the army out after me.
Yeah. And why do you think why do you think that it's you that they want to? why do you think, say for example, the Chancellor of the Exchequer?
Yes.
How do you think you came under his radar?
I don't know. I just think he saw me like on Shooting Stars, and there's a lot of crime here. What can I say? We just carry on.
Hey, maybe there's a corpse out there.
There might be. Yeah. Well, that cheered me up.
Yeah. It's a lovely thought.
I think, like, George Osborne's, he's seen me on Shooting Stars, and we're like, yes, we can use him. So he comes up to me and said, Angelos, do you fancy being a spy? That was the first approach. Right. And I'm like, I won't work for the government.
Didn't fancy that?
No. And he says, if you don't do it, then you've got to go out on tour for about 3 weeks. And I thought, well, I'll do that then. So I put a show together and went out and told me jokes and stuff, and do me impressions. I'd rather do that than spy on Gaddafi.
So, you like doing the shows, despite the fact that you're being forced into doing them?
I wouldn't say I like doing them. I don't like getting here and going, I've got to do the bloody show, but once I'm on the stage and people are shouting at me and chucking stuff at me and, like swearing at me and stuff, that's where I feel most comfortable. So I feel much better then when they're doing all that stuff, yeah.
Yeah. Is that because it reminds you of your early life at home?
Yeah, my family and stuff.
Were they throwers? Would they
chuck stuff at me and, and we'd all have a big old family Christmas, and it was all about the family. And it was all about the family as long as I sat outside in the garden. That's how it operated in our house.
They obviously loved you very much.
Yes, they did. They loved me very much, yes.
And
as long as I stayed away. Yes. That was the that was the yin and the yang of it.
Yeah. So you're not one of these performers who would say that you're doing it because of an unhappy childhood or anything?
Not at all. No, I'm doing it because of the government. Yeah. They made me do it, the bigwigs.
Now,
yes, Mr. Mortimer. Are you stuck, Mr. Mortimer?
Yeah, just for a second.
What do you want?
Now, how many attack dogs were there in your home?
4.
4?
Yeah, 1 for each brother, but Alan didn't get one because he started fiddling about with his.
So that's interesting. Alan the black sheep used to fiddle around with his attack dog. So Alan, the black sheep of the family, he used to fiddle around with the other siblings' attack dogs.
So when they brought in the dog, it became very clear very soon that he shouldn't have it.
Yeah.
So they took it back off him because, you know, Alan was doing the attacking, so to speak, if you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So that's when he started to become the black sheep of the family, and then he just started getting his cock out all the time.
Yeah.
And then, you know...
Do you empathise with that abused attack dog, or, you know, what feelings do you have about that dog that was abused?
It's awful.
It is awful, isn't it?
Is it?
Well, it is, and it leads
Yes,
me...
it's awful, yes.
It leads me directly to ask you, were you abused as...
Does it?
So, Angela...
It's the most inappropriate place to corpse.
You've got a very unique style.
Yes, I have. Thank
So
you.
tell us a little bit.
Courtesy of Jeff Banks in the Close Show.
Now,
And Magenta Divine.
tell me a little bit about where you got the ideas for the outfit.
Rome. I was in Rome.
Yeah.
And, you know, I just saw them wandering around like them old men, you know, like with all bent backs and stuff. And, like, you know, like that to people, getting all angry. And I thought, I like the look of you. So I just nicked their look and brought it home to England.
Yeah. How long have you had that jacket?
About 15 years.
About 15 years.
Yes.
And your hair's
It's
beautiful.
had new arms.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's had new pockets. But apart from that, it's the same jacket.
Your hairstyle, unique,
Yes.
gorgeous,
Yes.
stylish.
Thank you very much.
Stylish, but I've not seen anyone else with that hair.
Then you haven't looked.
Oh, it is out there, is
Oh,
it?
it's out there. You've got to look for it. Yeah, it's in only the most fashionistas of places like Costa Coffee and places like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure you'll find this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I suppose maybe Milan.
Yeah, maybe, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Probably.
Where do you live at the moment, Angelos?
I live at home.
Tell me a little bit about home. You mean your parents' home?
Well, yeah, I live in my parents' home, but you know, they aren't there because they won't be near me. So
Yeah.
they live in another place now, and I just live where they used to live,
Yeah.
and they've gone somewhere else.
You asked them to leave?
No, they said, "You're coming back, are you?" They said, and I said, "Yes, I am." And they said, "Well, we're going."
If I was to ask them why they don't like to live with you, what would their answer be? Because of the dirt?
Oh,
The
no, it's just a mutual beneficial thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, they go and live somewhere else because I live in their house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about looking after yourself. You know, do you cook your own meals?
Yeah.
So
I
what-
cook them all the meals, but when it comes to actually eating them, I'm like, oh, forget it.
You're not
I'm
good at
going
that.
down pizza up.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't eat it. I spend ages cooking it, but can never bring myself to eat it. I just open a can of Spam,
Yeah.
chuck into that.
What food do you prefer out of the McDonald's?
Meat.
Meat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like meat, yeah.
Yeah. So if you went to McDonald's, you just ask for the meat.
Just give us some meat, and they say, well, what do you want? Big Mac thing?
Yeah.
I say, yeah, I'll have that, but take all the muck away and just give me the meat. And they're like, okay, you know.
In America, they call that the patty.
Did I?
Yeah.
Well, that's ever so good.
It is a lovely touch, isn't it? Got to ask you about the bag,
Got
Angela.
to do it.
Got to ask you about the bag. Have you always carried an orange Sainsbury's bag, or tell me?
Well, it depends on who's sponsoring me at the time.
Oh, you're sponsored by them, are you?
No, I'm not, but I should be. The amount of bags what I carry.
Yeah.
In this current time, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, it's 5 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, all doubling up there. And then, you know, in case I walk past Tesco's, I don't want to offend no one. I've just got that in there and all.
Rightio.
You know, just whip it on the outside.
And
I never go past Morrison's, so I don't need one of them.
Yeah.
Or Atos.
How do you avoid Morrison's? Do you
Well, go the other way.
just go the other way if you see a Morrison's? What do you do with a bag when it's no longer functional, when it's broken or the handle snapped?
We burn it.
You burn it?
Yeah, just to make, protect the environment, innit?
Well, that brings me on to the environment,
Yeah,
because it's
yeah.
very important to you, isn't it?
Yes, it is, yes.
Burn
Yes.
plastic.
Yes.
Oh, that was brilliant. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed part 1 of Bob Mortimer interviews Angelos Epithemiou, and because I did, it was really good. Part 1 being the bit where they started talking, which was probably, so I did the whole reaction. I may cut this video up and repackage it as 2 or even 3 parts. Probably. Obviously I haven't seen the other 2 bits yet, because this is part 1. This is, what's up YouTube, part 2 of the part 1 review. But part 1 is excellent, and I hope part 2 and part 3 are going to be as good. So which is, I've been trying to work out how I'm going to do that. I'll have to do some intros as part 1. Really enjoyed that. And don't forget to like and subscribe, etc. I'll have to cut. I'm going to have to cut these. I'm not really sure how I'm going to do it. So I'll finish it there, and then I'll edit it somehow so it looks like you've seen part 1, which was very good. I'm not quite. I'll just do that now, probably. Hopefully. So it looks like there's 3 bits, but it doesn't matter. I don't know why I'm explaining it, to be honest. So like, subscribe, leave a comment below, and don't nobody go nowhere.